Hard to say whether this more bowed position led to the injury or not, but I don't think it's difficult to say that this bowed position has led to the fall off of his game. He is not half the player he used to be. He's a fraction of the player he used to be.
Let's break that down. So here we have Jordan Spieth with a weak grip that needs to bow the wrist, gets injured, gets surgery. Instead, we can realign the situation into a strong grip. And we're going to show you 3 incredible things that this strong grip is going to bring about. It's going to bring about better tilt or side bend. It's going to bring about better shaft lean and lag, which Sav's going to demonstrate for you. Effortless, thought-free shaft lean and lag. Wouldn't you love to have that? And then because of that, you're going to get massive compression like this guy, who's going to show you ball speed of almost 190 miles an hour with a 3-wood. How about that? Now, our mission for you is simple, permanent acquisition of elevated golf skills. So how are we going to do that first and foremost? What would be simple? How about a hammer? I want to hammer down on this sledgehammer right here. I want to nail something straight in. So notice this grip looks extremely familiar to you because it looks like a neutral grip. However, when applied vertically, my radius and ulna are stacked on top of each other and giving me incredible compression downwards. Now, if I want to compress something this way, and I turn the hammer in my hands and I keep the same grip, can you see now how weak this is going to be? So when I come in, I'm putting a lot of stress on the back of this hand. And if I need to de-loft, I'm going to have to bow it to de-loft this thing. See how I did that? Now when I'm hammering down into the ground with that, I am really exposing myself to some serious injury. Brooks Koepka, Jordan Spieth, the latest victim of this. There are so many players that we don't even know about that have gone through these injuries because they've been taught how to use a neutral grip. Because neutral grip, we feel that it's relaxed and we feel that it's square. However, when we put it in a dynamic sense and we need some lag to come through, then we're putting undue, unnecessary strain on it. So if we keep this alignment and we go that way, watch what happens. Look at the full realignment of my body in that direction. You will see this in baseball. You don't see this in baseball. They get their wrist ripped off. You see a lot of tennis players with that kind of wrist injury as well when they overbow when they're hitting tennis shots instead of using a grip that would allow them to compress that tennis ball properly to the other side of the net. So, hammer down, hammer through. Watch from this angle. Hammer down, hammer through. Notice my shoulders, hips, and knees are now closed, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to change and bring it too far inside. That's not going to nail the nail straight in and give me compression towards my target. I'm going to bend across the nail there. It's going to give me something that's not linear enough. From here, now it feels like I can just compress that nail straight into that board. So now let's look at what it would entail in your golf swing. So if I take my golf club and I turn it downwards, see how this would be a perfect way to hammer down. And then if I want to hammer through, then I just realign it this way. This would be a very extreme version of that grip. So we can back off slightly, and there we have a nice 4-knuckle grip. This would be considered strong, and 150 of the top 200 players in the world use this grip, so you'd be in really good company. So now I've got tilt, that's going to allow me to go to the target. If I don't tilt and I go for the ball, notice now I'm in a position to go straight into the ground. I have no access to the target. So this tilt gives me access through the ball and towards the target. So now let's have a look. Here's my intermediate point. That's the direction I'm going to hammer into. So this is me hammering down. This is me hammering through. So now I'm going to gather that way and release through that way. And that gives me beautiful draw, nice compression. And that was actually just a smidge thin. Look at that. 3 degrees down, nice downward angle of attack. So hammer down, hammer through. Oh, that was just hammered. Look at that. There's a 7-iron that we just delivered, 199 yards carry, 1.50 efficiency. Can you believe it? That's nuts. So if I wanted, then the one thing I love about this is that so many of the players that use this super strong grip actually play fades. And these are absolutely power fades. So here we go. Look at how sweet that fade is. Can you imagine? I just hit a 7-iron fade, 193 carry, with this gorgeous little turn to the right. So just because you have a super strong grip doesn't mean that you are bound to have hooks. So Sav's going to come in and show you this incredible lag and shaft lean with these dainty little wrists. And she's number 10 in the world of long drive.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. So, just so they can see from this angle, Sav.
Yep.
You're going to plaster a ball through the wall over here. Now, let's have a look at Sav. Look at his grip. That lead hand. So we're going to hammer that way now. So this is me hammering down. This is me hammering through. So notice the back of her right hand's facing the sky and the palm of her left hand is facing the sky, right? Now you are in a great position to hammer that way. Notice when I'm going to hammer down, see how I'm gripping the hammer and I want to hammer down. Look at the shaft lean. It's natural shaft lean.
Yeah.
So if I go this way with my hand, look at the shaft lean that I have in that direction. So this is how natural your shaft lean is.
Yep.
So take a backswing and stop. Gather up. Come on down in slow motion. So notice how her hands naturally lead and look at the club. She never has to manually close the club. She goes that way full out without having to manually close the club, which otherwise would put a lot of tension in the swing. And that tension is like putting the foot on the brake while you're trying to step on the gas.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens to her 7-iron. Yeah. Nice and through. Ooh, that was deep.
Yeah.
How many gals, 5'5", do you know that can hit a 7-iron 180 carry? I don't know too many, right?
The long drive gals.
The long drive gals, exactly. So the catalyst for her swing and the mainstay is that very strong grip, and that's what allows her to get deep through the ball, which is deep lag, deep shaft lean. Oh, how pretty is that, Sav?
That was nice.
Beautiful height. And where's the hook? There's no hook.
Yeah, something that is important, I think, to address in terms of like how I manage club face. If I get a little too strong with the draws, I keep the exact same grip. And literally all I do is slightly open my face, re-grip with the same grip,
Right.
and go through.
And you'll see at address that it looks like the club face is open.
Yeah, but it's not.
We call it a grip club relationship. As you lead with the lag and the shaft lean, that is what opens the face.
Yeah.
Let's see what Moo has. What's really cool about this drill, because we're talking hammer, and we want to hammer a nail through the base of that imaginary door frame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So go ahead and set up to that. So notice the hands are in front of the door frame. There's already some shaft lean there.
Yeah.
Look how nice and strong this grip is. So we have another savvy-esque grip. Now, if you take a backswing and stop move, show me in slow motion how you would come back to compress that ball through the hammer. See the hands? See how the hands are coming forward? Then the club is coming down, catches the ball, and the low point would actually be under the hammer, out in front of the hammer right there.
That's right. Yeah.
So that kind of compression is going to give you unbelievable ball speed,
Big time. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's going to translate into some serious compression.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at a couple of shots here.
Okay. I'm gonna go draw here.
Okay.
Start left of the flag, bring it back to the green. A little far left than I like to start it.
Ooh, here it comes, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Very nice. You put the green at 300 yards?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a 300-yard carry at 294. You caught that a little off the toe?
Yeah.
And that's where you got a little bit of excessive start to the left?
Yeah.
All right, let's do another one. How did that feel?
A lot better compression.
Look at that. There we go. Little 325 3-wood,
Just over for the green.
306 carry. Now look at the ball speed just jumped up to 175.
Yeah.
Is that all you got? Is that
No.
all you got, Moo?
I got more.
All
I got
right,
more.
let's have a look. Oh,
That one was really good.
how about that? Holy. Oh my gosh. Look at the carry on that. That's nuts.
That's fun.
So 315 carry on that 3-wood.
Yeah.
Had it hit fairway, that was 350 easy.
Yeah. I
It
like it.
just the fringe on the greens are very soft, right, on the simulator, so it
Yeah.
just took everything out of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at that. You're driving down and through, and you're still getting 120 feet of peak height, right?
Right. That's right. Usually it's got to be lower.
That is amazing. So let's see you finish with a good one here.
Right? Okay.
Ooh, look at this.
A little high in the face.
Yeah, but I mean, that killed the spin, and look at the carry on that. Oh my. 340 3-wood. Look at that. It's like a Roman candle.
Scrapey again. Darn. .186.
186 ball speed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, Sav. Oh, that one was compressed, but we'll see what the read says. Felt good.
188?
Yeah, 188.
Whoa. And that felt compressed.
That was compressed, yes.
Let's, we could easily say that 190 is right around the corner for this gentleman right here. What's your goal right now?
My goal is just to get a 165 with the driver.
165 miles per hour.
That's correct.
Club speed.
Club speed, yes.
Not ball speed. 165 miles an hour club speed.
Yeah.
Wow. So that hopefully translates into how many miles per hour ball speed?
That would translate from the math. It probably translates to 230, 240 ball speed.
Like I remember it was yesterday, Jason Zuback broke the barrier of 200 miles an hour ball speed.
Right.
And
That's
you're
amazing.
almost doing that with a 3-wood now.
That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Holy. So this is it. This is how we get to gain and develop and evolve and keep permanent all of the acquisitions that you've made without having to do any funny stuff with your body parts and risking injury. So we hope you take this to heart, and we can't wait to show you the next video. On our premium channel, stay tuned, because we're going to give you a full step-by-step on how to go from your weak or neutral grip into a very nice strong grip, the step-by-step process for you to acquire that very quickly and very easily. So stay tuned.